feeling cleaner than I ever would be. It's cooler than Antarctica's weather would be. Damn, I think my swagger is a weapon to me. And dudes don't count you off the record to me. So don't be stepping to me, trying to shake my hand. I'm already the man, ain't trying to make your band. I feel the fact that I'm real, just make them mad. I be smoking helium to inflate my swerve. I'm fact that I'm real, just make them mad. I be smoking helium to inflate my swerve. I'm fly, yes, I'm high, yes. Every lady wanna get to this guy, yes. Go out tonight, I just might, yes. Style cleaner than yours, so don't buy, yes. I'm so debonair, so debonair. 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 You're not really seeing me, dawg. Real talk. You feeling whacker than you ever would be. In mind, you think you.
What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to my channel. Guys, I want to get some stuff that I've been seeing online. I want to talk about Candy Burris, Tamar, Krishan Rock, B. Simone, Peter Thomas, and also some more basketball wives stuff. As you guys know, this is a basketball wives standing council. We do talk about a lot of basketball wives over here on this channel. So definitely stay tuned. Make sure if you're on the live, go ahead and participate in the poll that I put on there, because I definitely want to see the answer to that. But let's go ahead and get into things. So let's take it to business of the channel before we start. If you want to go ahead and join the nation, go ahead and turn your notifications. Turn them on all so you get notified every time I go live. Like the video, share the video, comment down below. If you're here, come over here and comment in the chat. Also, subscribe to the channel, okay? I would love to have some more subscribers. I'm trying to get back in the algorithm, so I need your participation with those comments in the comment section and the likes. All right, let's play this intro and let's get into it. Let's go.
I'm fly, yes, I'm high, yes. Every wanna get to this guy, yes. Go out tonight, I just might, yes. Style cleaner than yours, so don't buy, yes. I'm so debonair, so debonair. I'm so debonair, so debonair. I'm so debonair, so debonair. I'm so debonair, so debonair.
All right, y'all, and I am back. All right. So first, y'all, I want to go ahead. I like to do some fun things before I actually get into the topics, because I'm not an algorithm. It does take time for me to get for people to come into the room. So I did find this post earlier today. Y'all like my Savage Fenty? But I did see this post earlier today, and it made me laugh because I always thought about when I'm dating, I never go through my partner's phone. I learned that in my first relationship, never to do that, because if you want to look for something, you're going to find it. So let's pull up our first clip. All right. This says, how would y'all react? Her man gets a text while he's sleeping. She responds to it. Okay. So I guess the girl he was cheating with sent a message about what you doing. So she sent a picture of her, and the girlfriend sent a picture of her and him in the bed. She said, he's taking a nap right now. What's up? She says, oh, okay. Ask him, did I leave my black purse over here? The girlfriend says, you left nothing over here because you never been. Find you something safe to do, baby girl, for real. The girl, when the person sends this ha to you, baby, you in danger. Okay. She says, to laugh my ass off. Gray sheets, closet immediately to the left when you walk in the room. Black out curtains, gray couches, bathroom got a gray rug. Find you something else. Find you something else safe to do. At this point, there could be two things happening here, right? So she could have just been prying to see if this girl actually been to the house, and the girl just set herself up and the man up. Or she could have got embarrassed, one or the other. I don't know. But like I said, for me, when I saw this, I thought about this. People talk about going through their spouse's phones a lot. And I don't do it. I learned the first time on the rodeo to not go through the phone, because listen, you're going to find things. Sometimes you'll find stuff and it'll be something that it may not be. But a lot of times, 9 times out of 10, if you feel it, it's pretty true. Okay. So y'all drop down in the comments. Let me know what you guys think. Let's move on to our next I just canceled it out. No, I didn't. All right, let's get into some of this news that we have going on here. All right. So this first one, my bad, y'all. I actually accidentally locked myself out. Hold on. All right. Is it up? Why don't I see it? Hold on, y'all. Now I'm not even seeing what I'm trying to show. All right, there we go. All right, there we go. All right, so this first article is about a teacher. It says teacher charged and facing deportation for allegedly showing nude pictures to a teen. A middle school teacher in Florida is at risk of deportation after being accused of showing a nude photo of himself to a 15-year-old student and requesting a similar image in return. Jonathan Rowe, this is him right here, a 45-year-old math teacher from Jamaica, was apprehended after the student reported the incident to officials. He said he was in Rowe's classroom for a planning period when it occurred. According to the New York Post, the student requested to see a previous picture taken in the classroom. While scrolling through his phone, Rowe reportedly paused on photos that the student thought showed Rowe's genitals. Rowe then allegedly suggested the student take the phone to the bathroom to take similar pictures, which the boy declined. What? The teacher confessed to having those pictures on his phone, but wouldn't confirm if he showed them to the student. See, and this is weird because when I was at this school, what's going on, Paula? What's going on? When I worked at this school, we had work phones. My kids can never use or play with my phone at all. Because I know my personal life should never get involved with my work life. So this is very interesting and odd that he would even have like that he would be taking pictures of the kids on his personal phone. Rowe was arrested at his home in Spring Hill and charged with showing obscene material to a minor and unlawful use of a two-way device. Both felonies in Florida, authorities notified Homeland Security and ICE to start the deportation process. Rowe was in the U.S. on a J-1 visa for education or exchange programs. Rowe was taken into Hernando County Detention Center and is held on a $25,000 bond. He was terminated the day after the incident and is prohibited from returning to the school. Reports added that he taught 6th and 8th grade. That is insanity. This is the prime reason why I don't like. I never gave the kids my phone ever because one, I don't know what's in my phone, and I don't know what people are sending me on my phone. So my personal phone would be in my bag throughout the day unless I had it in my hand. But my work phone, yeah, I mean they can look at that phone because it's nothing but work stuff on the phone. So that to me it feels like it was intentional for him to like try to show the boy that and to ask the little boy to take the phone in the bathroom and take his pictures. Send his ass back over to Jamaica because he needs to go. Some in the comments, it's crazy because y'all let anybody in these schools but won't give felons a second chance, and that is true. It's also the reason why is because the school systems are horrible right now. Nobody wants to work there, so that's why they're letting anybody work there. Wait until they find out why he got deported. Yeah, oh God, because I don't think they play with homosexuality over in Jamaica. I pray for my kids before they go to school and also teach them about how to handle predators. You have to. It's like a regular thing now. I feel like I wish people were doing it, back when a lot of us were in school. I wish people would leave these kids alone. All these grown adults that's already that are that are willing and ready. I think that's what I should say. Yet you want to prey on kids. It's disgusting. Like that is totally disgusting. Um, wow, it makes me sad to see this. It really does, and you know the domino effect that that's going to have on that kid for the rest of his life. Trying to trust adults. I don't know what the relationship between him and the kid was, but that's horrible. You drop down in the comments. Let me know what you guys think about that if you tune in late. Let's move on over. Oh, I know what I deleted. Hold on, y'all. There was another story that I wanted, and I deleted something. I can't figure out what it was. So I know I had two teacher stories. All right, let's get into this story. A teacher terminated for allegedly hitting student with a yardstick for taking too long to wash the hands. Now I know the patience is very short in the school system in these days, but you gotta hit the damn kid because they taking too long to wash their hands. Let's hear what's happening in this story.
Get to Fox 5 exclusive. A mother is outraged after she says a middle school teacher used corporal punishment on her daughter.
This incident allegedly happened at Susan Middle School in the district. Melanie this morning is live in Northwest D.C. with the story. Morning, Mel.
Hey, good morning. So Sousa's principal confirmed that the investigation is happening in a letter that was sent out to the school community, to school parents. And we should be clear that these are just allegations at this point. The 14-year-old eighth grader said she was washing her hands after a science project. It was 3:15 Tuesday. The bell rang. Then the teacher allegedly swatted her bottom with a 3-foot yardstick to move her along. The student reported it to the school counselor. DCPS is investigating this as an act of corporal punishment. Now, her mother tells Fox 5 there have been other allegations of inappropriate conduct by the teacher, and she's very upset.
Devastated, hurt, furious, and kind of scared. I wanted to press charges, for one, and
Now she wanted to press charges, or she did press charges. I didn't. Why would you want to press charges? Can't you should be able to press charges, right?
Get a report so I can have something done and justice done for what he's doing to these children in the school.
Now, in that letter, the principal said she's unable to provide further details as these allegations are being investigated, going on to confirm that the staff member is out of the building on leave and will not report while this matter is under review.
We want to get to Fox 5 exclusive. A mother is outraged.
This article says a mother is furious after claims that a teacher struck her child with a yardstick for taking too long to wash her hands, as reported in Mirror. According to the mother, the incident took place at Sosa Middle School in Washington, D.C., where a teacher allegedly swatted her 14-year-old daughter's bottom while she was washing her. I would have beat that teacher. I can't don't send my kids home after you done put your hand or did anything physical to my kid, because all bets is off. The mother stated that the incident occurred just as the school bell rang, with the teacher urging her daughter to hurry up. The student later reported the incident to the school counselor. The District of Columbia Public Schools is currently looking into the incident. Janelle Doy Johnson, the mother of the teenager, told Fox 5 that there are reportedly additional allegations of inappropriate behavior involving the teacher. I can believe it. The student also alleged that the teacher placed a brush given by another student into his pocket, suggesting that he did this so that she would have to reach into his pocket to retrieve what? This is another teacher. The student also alleged that the teacher placed a brush given by another student into his pocket. Wait, so a man did this? What is going on? In response, school principal Brittany Green Pascal sent a letter to parents stating, I am writing to make you aware that an allegation of corporal punishment has recently been made against a social staff member. DCPS treats any allegation of employee misconduct with the greatest importance. The letter also stated that the staff member has been put on leave and will not be returning to the school during the ongoing investigation, as reported by Fox 5. Who? Was there a picture of the guy?
She says a middle school.
I thought it was a lady. or a teacher with the mother stated this. These people are fucking sick, man. I don't know. Like, they need to start doing better background checks. I'm telling y'all need to urge and encourage some of y'all people, y'all friends and family who y'all can be trusted to start going to school for education, because no one wants to work in this education system, but also as parents, you have to be able to be on the team with those teachers, because right now our kids are going to fail in life if we do not get together and start bringing better students, better parents, and better teachers into the school building. It's a collective, it's a village situation where everybody needs to come together and do better together. I'm just being extremely honest from what I've seen. You can't point the finger at one or two of them. It's the fingers you point at everybody. The teachers, the administration, the parents, and the children. The respect value is just, it's not there anymore. And so now you have predators coming into your school, teaching your kids. You don't want it. What's going on to Barb? My sister Barb in the chat. Y'all subscribe to Barb's channel. Put her link in here. Y'all subscribe to Barb Meets World. If you're tuning in late, drop down in the comments and let me know what you guys think about this. Y'all, seriously, and I'm being so serious, y'all. If you have a passion for kids and not a passion that you want to like do what these teachers are doing, like, you can go into substitute teacher program and see if you can handle it. And if you can, go to school, get your degrees, go to some of these charter schools. I mean, you don't even need an education degree for a lot of them. But if you have the passion to work in education, please go. Our kids need that. All right, I want to move over to this story. This is really sad. A lot of us, we have grown to love Kandi Burruss's family on to Housewives of Atlanta. And Candy's opening up about her Aunt Bertha going through Alzheimer's. Let's check this out. Oops.
They are, and I don't really feel like it's I don't know if you discuss things like this. I don't know how. We're having a really hard time because my Aunt Bertha has Alzheimer's. So, trying to manage that. If anybody's ever dealt with somebody in your family going through that and it gets worse, and then everybody is like, it's not easy. You know what I mean? So it's it's a time. It's a time. So I don't mean to get all emotional with y'all. So let me move on past that, because, I like to have fun on Amazon Live. I don't like to deal with the sad things,
She is such an earth sign. But I definitely understand what she's saying. Any type of illness that an older person in your family gets, as a lot of you guys know, I dealt with my grandmother passed away from cancer last year. We actually just celebrated her 1 year anniversary of her transitioning. But it's hard to watch that, and I'm such a Kandi person. I'm such an earth sign. I don't like to deal with serious things like that and sad things. So I would have talked about it and moved on like she just did. But my prayers go out to their family. One of the scariest things that I think for me is, like, my mom may not remember me one day. So Alzheimer's is just something that is very scary, and I can understand why she doesn't want to talk about it, because it's probably affecting the family a lot, and I don't want to bring you guys down, but I definitely want to give you guys an update on that, because a lot of us have watched Housewives of Atlanta. We love Aunt Bertha, talking about that scheme that Todd has set up to come to us with the boo. Okay, so prayers go up to Kandi and her family. Let's move on now, y'all. Yesterday, me and Cindy came over here. We were talking to you guys about Tamar and Nene sitting down and linking up for this conversation that they had about Lonnie Love and Kandi Burruss. And I'm like, Tamar is the main person that's gonna be on the line crying when they start talking about her again. And y'all remember when they called her a Muppet on they said she looked like a Muppet on The Real, and she was crying about it. And I really didn't understand why she cried about it, because I'm like, they just said you look like a Muppet. I mean, she kind of did similarly look like the Muppet, but now they didn't really turn her into a Muppet, y'all. And here we go. This is why you don't be talking about people, because now they done made you a real Muppet. Let's look.
That's so crazy. Do you think I'm strong? I think you're strong. I would have never known that you're bullied, and that things that people say affect you because you.
And then she thinks that these are words that come out of her mouth, saying that words that people say affect you, but you just called that lady a big bad Cadillac.
Move and stride like nothing's wrong and everything's good and the world is peachy creamy that tastes like strawberries. No, really. And I feel like right now in this moment, I'm learning from you. So thank you for that, Jeannie, because, I was just asking my husband the other day, when you say, Lonnie, you're just not going to talk about, my girls. I know exactly what you're talking about because.
And see all this love for Lonnie you have right here, but now she a big bad Cadillac.
A particular person started saying I look like a Muppet. Mm-hmm. And
I ain't gonna hold y'all, that Muppet that they did of Lonnie looked just like Lonnie.
People say it so much, sometimes I start to believe it. And so I even asked him, I'm like, do I look like a Muppet? Oh my God. He's like,
the Tamara Muppet is sitting there.
Absolutely not. But this person has the whole world calling me that. And that's so crazy. Do you think?
This is why you don't talk about people online, because say Martin, now she gonna be online crying tomorrow, y'all, because now they done made her a real damn Muppet. They done made her a real damn Muppet. What's going on, the pink dynamite in the chat? Oh, Tamar, when will we learn? When will we learn? All right. Y'all drop down in the comments. Let me know what you guys think if you're tuning in late. Let's move on to our next story. Peter Thomas. Peter Thomas is going to jail, y'all. We know he's been struggling with money, financial problems for bar one. This is scary to have a business at this point, especially as a Black person when you can't get the loans and all those things. Let's see what Peter Thomas has to say. He says, all my people told me not to post this, that I am crazy if I do. I am not crazy. I'm not crazy, just real as FUC. And y'all can finish the rest. Okay. The first thing I must say to all new business owners is please pay. Please pay that withholding tax. You do not want to be in the position that I am right now. The law is the law. It's not easy for us Black men, especially in my industry. No bank fund, restaurant, bar, lounge. We have to put that on us, 100. This is a new chapter in my life. It's called accountability and responsibility. My road to redemption. I have 3 Black sons, and I must lead by example. Also for my 4 beautiful grandsons. This life ain't easy, but we're resilient. And your granddaddy is a king. God bless. And by the way, I didn't just find God. I think it meant I didn't just find God. In my time of troubles, I was raised this way. I think that's sad that Peter's going to jail because of bar one and all these taxes and stuff. It is hard to get business loans, y'all. I mean, it is. The people that got away with them loans during COVID, I think that's coming back real soon. So good luck with that. But I do love the fact that Peter is going out in a mature way. And hopefully people learn from this. Paying your taxes is a real thing, especially when you have a business like this. And he had a lot of them, and they kept going on and on about him paying that stuff. I think Cynthia helped him with the taxes on one of them, if I'm not mistaken, because weren't they arguing about him not paying her back or something like that? But I hate to see these people from Housewives going to jail. Karen in jail, Ian going to jail. Like, this is so sad. And they're older people. I just really hope that they're gonna be okay. And I know that Karen was drinking and driving. I know y'all gonna say that, but it's just I feel so bad that lady's in jail. I'm sorry. I really do. So y'all go ahead and drop down in the comments what you guys think about Peter Thomas' message, and pay your taxes. All right. Let's move over now. I don't know what's going on with B. Simone. I'm not a big follower of hers. I think I kind of got to know her when Little Kim had did that show. I think it was called Girls Trip. It was her, Maya, Pretty V, B. Simone, and Chili. And that's where I really was introduced to B. Simone. But I'm from what I'm reading, I guess she's changing her life around. She's giving it back to God. And so I guess she went to do like a little sermon or something. And well, they're criticizing for her because of her outfit. Influencer B. Simone criticized online for her church sermon outfit. You bet she knew better. Let me let y'all look at it and then we'll talk about it.
Seeking your face, God. Show us the face of God tonight, Jesus. We're seeking your face, God. We're seeking a breakthrough, Jesus.
Now she seeks God's face. She seeks everything for Jesus but a pair of pants. I don't know why B. Simone is naked praying for folks. We can't even see her pants. And I don't know if she didn't know, like she didn't read the room. But Megan Good could have told her, girl, you can't come in church like this. You can't do this. It's not that. And she was seeking everything but a pair of pants. Let's read some of these comments. She already clarified that she was not at church, and she was not preaching next, but she's praying for folks with no pants on. For the love of all things holy, she was not preaching or teaching. We must keep things in the proper context, but she's praying for people with no pants on. The church or not, that was just a bad outfit. Now I'm agreeing with this. Like you could have prayed. Sometimes you had to go to your bedside and dear Heavenly Father, I want to thank you for this day in silence. And that outfit probably been more appropriate because you was at home in your room. But for her to be she's laying hands on folks. I'm sorry. I don't think that I would want to. You can't pray with me like that. You would not be able to do that. I think B. Simone knew better. I don't know who recorded this and made a reel out of this, but I would be mad at them for showing that, because maybe we're taking it all out of context because we can see the visual and we don't get to experience the actual impact of what happened. But the only thing that we all see is that B. Simone ain't got no damn pants on. So I don't know, Y'all drop down in the comments what you guys think. Let's move on to our next thing. Now, y'all know Krishan really haven't been on the internet that much. And I've been so happy for her. She got in all that trouble and that girl disappeared off the face of the internet. And I was so happy enough to hear about her and Blueface. Motherhood must have been motherhooding for her because we ain't seen it, right? Well, guys, I'm just here to tell you she's back. Okay. Krishan is she's tired of being a mom. Allegedly. I'm gonna just say that. I'm gonna let y'all listen to it. Y'all tell me what y'all think that Krishan is saying.
Carlissa, I'm sorry, Jaden. I'm sorry. Who else? I apologize to that whole side of people. I'm just sorry because I really care about my son, bro. And I know he'd be thriving better with his siblings too. And Carlos, you got me blocked on Instagram, so I can't follow you. But girl, you could come get your grandson for when he come home in August. So he'll have all his kids there. I literally want to take myself out of the situation and then just receive whatever God has in store and what purpose he has for this whole thing to work out. I know for a fact, once I let you in my son's life this time, go around, you won't even play with it because you will actually love my son and you respect what I have to say. Sorry, Carlissa. I'm sorry.
Now, I don't know. I'm gonna give y'all about 5 seconds to process what y'all just heard, because I'm gonna tell you what I heard. Okay, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. What I heard was, let me go through my babysitters list. Yep, his mom not gonna answer because I done cussed her out. He in jail. Yep, the cousin not gonna do that. Jaden, no, they're not gonna answer the phone. Let me go online and apologize because I need a damn babysitter. I'm tired of sitting in this house with this baby by my damn self. Krishan is like, motherhood is not a full-time job for me. I need somebody to come babysit this damn baby. What's going on, Jay? Is it Jim? What's going on, Pam? It is very sad. This lady, she said, listen, somebody pick up the baby. When he got out of jail, he can spend a whole month with you. Matter of fact, take the rest of how long was he in jail? The many days, come get him. I'm sure y'all won't disrespect me at this point because y'all ain't been able to see him, but come get the baby. Anybody. Let the dog, the cat, the goldfish in the bowl. Let somebody watch the baby. But I need to be free. I want to go outside. The summertime is coming, and I want to be outside. Krishan is like, who else do I need to? She probably at home like, who else should I apologize to watch this baby? Because motherhood is not for me during the summertime. Krishan, listen, and she looks so humble, like the baby been wearing and tearing up. And did she have? I was trying to look at that too. Now, is she over at the church too? Because I believe I went to her Instagram. And she was up in the pulpit. Yeah, she must be. Her and B and Simone must have went to the same person. Because look at her. She up here with the choir. And I know I can't play the music, but she up here with the choir. And I want to say I saw her praying or something. Yeah, right here. Oh, this worship. Oh, she got a gospel song. Yahweh is on all platforms. Thank you. Oh, she got a gospel song. That makes sense.
You go.
Because I'm gangster.
For sure.
And still love Jesus.
Yeah. It's not like, oh, you come like, oh, let me stop cussing.
Why does the pastor need to learn how to clock that T?
Let me stop doing it. Let me. It's like more so, okay, let me get to know you. Right. The more I get to know you, the change really just start the inside and out, not outside and in. Like where I really feel like the deliverance came from is the fasting. Like moving the plate aside. And then like supernaturalness started like.
What's happening with these social media influencers? What's going on in 2001? Hey, so David won't let me even comment. Wow, that's interesting. I don't know why. I don't know what's going on with these social media influencers. Everybody's going back to God and making gospel songs. B. Simone's praying for people without no pants on. I don't know what's happening. But, I don't think there's nothing wrong with going back to God. I mean, if that's where life is leading you, absolutely go do your thing, Because I'm pretty sure Tamar at this point, she definitely needs to go on back over to God because do y'all think she look like a Muppet? And if y'all don't know, this is Jeannie Mai. But yeah, so y'all drop down in the comments. You tuned in late. How y'all feel about Krishan Rock and her transformation? And also, y'all know that lady want a babysitter. There's no other reason that lady went onto that internet and apologized on them damn babysitters that she just apologized to. All right. Let's move over to our next one. All right. Now, y'all know me and Cindy, we had talked about Jackie Christie giving her Mount Rushmore basketball wives. Who should be on the Mount Rushmore basketball wives? And for some reason, they keep on asking her this, and I don't understand why. Because Jackie Christie would not be on Mount Rushmore of basketball wives, to be honest, if we're really talking about it. Her impact on the show only came because she was so jealous of Drea, who was outshining her, that she started acting like a complete fool online. If we're really being honest, if you're a real watcher of the show, when the show first started, Jackie was not that girl. She wasn't. She was trying to be friends with these girls. And if you even remember when Malaysia and Brandy were on the show together, she wanted to be in that friendship so bad, and they would never let her in. They would always out Jackie every season. She brought Sunday, she brought British that season, and then she flipped the switch on them, only to find out that Malaysia and Brandy were them girls, and she still was not. She didn't create a friendship group that was going to last on the show. So then she went back to Brandy and Malaysia, and she did that for multiple seasons. So they're asking her again about the Mount Rushmore of Basketball Wives. And I can't play what she says because they got Beyonce playing in the background. And Beyonce not going to strike my channel. But she says it would be Tammy. Hold on. I can play the video without the audio. But she says it'll be Tammy, OG, her. She brings up her daughter, Shani, Malaysia, because y'all know Malaysia went off on her ass the last time when she did this, because she was like, oh, but you my biggest supporter. But where was I at for the Mount Rushmore when Carlos King asked you about it? And Malaysia was nowhere to be found in her mentionings of that. She even said Evelyn before she said Malaysia. Now all of a sudden, Evelyn can't be there, but Malaysia's there. Jackie Christie is faker than the damn $6 bill. And I wish that people would stop saying that she's the show. Oh, the only people that think that Jackie Christie is the show are people who don't watch it. No one tunes in every week to say, you know what? I wonder what Jackie got going on. Y'all be saying every year, oh, Evelyn don't have a storyline. Evelyn don't have a storyline. Jackie literally has not a storyline since, I want to say, when Evelyn came back and she made Evelyn her enemy about her daughter. But Jackie literally, I mean, only thing that she did every year was get married to let them know I'm a basketball wife. I think that was like her thing. The other thing I really want to say is y'all stop saying Evelyn, stop getting in people's business, stop getting being in Jennifer's business. The show is about these girls being in each other's business. When you go to the Housewives, when y'all go over to Married to Medicine, when y'all go over to Carlos King's trashy shows, when y'all go over to the Housewives on Bravo, all the shows are about these girls being in each other's business. Stop being mad at Evelyn for being in Jennifer's business. That's what the show's about. Y'all not mad about it when Giselle be in people's business every season when it comes to Potomac. Nobody cares. Nene was on everybody in people's business ever since she was on Housewives of Atlanta. No one cared. Nobody said stop being people's business. They did not care. They love Nene for doing it. But whenever Evelyn do it, oh, it's a problem. Y'all got to stop picking and choosing what y'all want. But also, this Mount Rushmore that Jackie has picked up, absolutely not. No. All three of them can go. They could be the Mount Rushmore. People we wanted to go off the damn show. To be honest, if Jackie did not come back, I would rather see Shani come back without her mother. To be honest, I love Shani on the show. Me and Cindy talk about it every time. I'm like, I like Shani on the show. So, in real time, stop asking Jackie who the Mount Rushmore is of basketball, because if there was one, Shani would be the number one person on it because it's her show. Number two would be Evelyn because she's the one who brought the first girls to the show, and then you would have to bring Jen. So that's 1, 2, 3, and 4, baby. We're done. Tammy, Drea, OG would never even exist if it wasn't for a Shawnee, a Jennifer, Evelyn. That's 3. Matter of fact, throw Tammy on there. So the 4, Shawnee, Evelyn, Tammy, and Jennifer. That's it. That's your Mount Rushmore. The show would never exist if it wasn't for them. Y'all can drop it down in the comments if you tune in late. Let me know what you think. But I'm just telling you, the show with Jackie Christie is not a Mount Rushmore. She could have walked on top of Mount Rushmore. She could have walked by. She could have rolled past and blew her horn for the appreciation for them leading the way, for opening up the door. They crawled so she could walk. But that's about it. And even the LA girls, she was not that girl. It would have been Drea. It would have been Malaysia. I'm going to put Brandy on there because of Brandy and Malaysia were 18. So that's 3. And then it would have been Laura Govan. Jackie did not become that girl until Drea. Jackie really didn't become like that person. I want to say until her and Brooke got into that fight, to be honest. Most of the time, she was begging to be friends with Malaysia and Brandy. Andrea. If y'all watch this, y'all know. Like, real people that watch the show know that. I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm sorry. All right. Let's move on to our last segment. I got a few posts for this one. So y'all know that, and later on today, I'm going to come on. I'm going to try to see if I can get Cindy to come on with me. But I want to get into how Christian is using Jennifer. Okay. This man is like, when I tell you he's using the out of Jennifer, he's using the out of Jennifer because he's over here. Now, his mama, is this the aunt or the mama? Hold on. Well, damn, family of Jennifer Williams' husband with a message for Evelyn. I don't know if this is the aunt or the mom. I think this is the aunt. Because the mom was on the phone. Yeah, the aunt was on the phone. I think the aunt was on both. The aunt was on, okay, this is the aunt. Now the aunt online trying to fight Evelyn. I guess Evelyn told her to pull up or something. So now she talking about Evelyn didn't pull up. First of all, why are you grown up trying to fight? I'm sure when Evelyn said pull up, she wasn't serious. It's for the show. Like, I don't feel like she really wanted you to pull up, not because she's afraid of you, but ma'am, y'all in y'all 50s. Well, let's hear what she said.
Okay. Why don't you talk about what's going on in your house? Like, your baby daddy, go pay his artist.
Carl don't live in her house, so she wouldn't talk about that because that's not in her house. Let's move on.
Oh, his artist, don't he? His failed record company. Like, dude, don't you owe Meg? Don't you owe these people? Go pay these people. Won't she worry about that? Like, your daughter is living in the house with you. Y'all don't get no financial support because all his checks going to BMI. Why don't you talk about these kind of things?
But Evelyn ain't been worried about no financial anything because Evelyn's been doing things for her own for a long time. I feel like this is like proving that Evelyn's like a self-made person because Evelyn ain't been online to I need money. They ain't paying child support. They not doing. You see Carl and Evelyn together a lot, but Carl's problems are not Evelyn's problems. So you sound dumb, man.
Like, I don't know. You're so invested in what Jen and Christian got going on, but you don't want to talk about the things that's going on in your household.
Well, did you talk? I mean, Carl's in your household too, right? Because he didn't take that lady's money from Evelyn's family, and your son is the person who did it. So Carl in your household, not Evelyn.
You don't want nobody else to talk about the things.
Yeah. You say I shouldn't talk about your daughter. The game has fucked you and your daughter. Okay.
And see, this is the stuff I'm talking about right here. Like, this is why Jennifer gonna probably get her ass whooped. I'm not even gonna hold you. This is probably why Jennifer gonna get her ass whooped at some point because this lady right here, I don't feel like Evelyn gonna give her the smoke because I wouldn't really give about this lady right here. I don't know you. But the fact that my friend of 20 years let her husband's auntie, cousin, sister, dog, frog, cat go online and talk this shit about me, oh yeah, I will whoop Jennifer's ass. And it's not about I'm not going to fight some person I don't know. I have no respect for you. I don't know you. There's people been talking about Evelyn since she's been on Basketball in this entire time. She ain't fought none of them people. So why was she going to fight this man's aunt? But my friend, oh baby, this one's like, I'm trying to tell you, I would be pissed off if I was Evelyn and Jennifer letting people go online. I mean, the whole family, y'all. When I say the whole family, they done got together and had let me push myself to the side. The whole family is back here, okay? Let me put this on mute. The whole family, while Christian, the mom is on the phone, okay? This is some crazy work. And where the gay one at? Hold on, because Christian was like, I got a gay friend. My gay friend is here. I'm not gay. And then the gay friend pops up in the background. He's the one with the black hat on. It's like, what the? This is a circus. My gay friends here to support the LGBT. I love my black woman because Evelyn hates black women. My mom's on the phone. My aunt's here talking shit, and so is her husband. This is crazy work, y'all. I'm just saying. And the gay one is sitting in the back. He's not saying nothing. He's looking around. It's like, why am I here? Look at him, licking his tongue, looking down, looking around. The uncle in the back, just in the back, laughing and joking. Look, oh, he's there to serve Christian. Give me another drink. Wow. That don't look good to me. Why is he pouring him a drink? I don't know, but this whole thing with the whole family having to get together to talk shit about Evelyn just proves the fact that Evelyn is a threat to this entire crew. But back to the aunt, because she got stuff to say.
They got pictures where you and Tiffany and Shawnee and your daughter is all there while you was pregnant. But then your daughter go and fuck the same dude you didn't fuck who y'all.
They already said that Tiffany was the one who was dating the game. So how does Evelyn get involved in fucking him? I'm not understanding.
Like he done ran a train on y'all at this point.
Now the game ran a train on Evelyn and her daughter. This is dangerous. This lady right here, but this also shows the clout work that this man has and his family have. They're trying to stay on the internet as long as possible. And Jennifer don't see nothing. She's like a deer in headlights. What's going on? I don't even know. She's out. Who? Well, who's doing this? Well, why is he doing this? Jennifer needs to open up her eyes. I'm sorry.
You know, I'm just saying, like, don't your baby daddy owe people's money drown in his goddamn pool? He got sued for that.
What does that have to do with Evelyn? She's not with that man.
It's a lot of topics that we could talk about. Bitch, Evelyn, you was pregnant with Carl's child at the same time his own daughter was just 5 months old. Bitch, do the math. Talk about that.
Is the mother that had the baby coming out saying something about this? Because it feels like as much as Evelyn is in y'all's business, y'all in her business too. Because shit, I didn't even know that. So, I mean, it's a two-way street, man. Two NBB. He
was with his ex while you was pregnant. Talk about that. There's so much other shit that you could be talking about.
And Christian was stealing money while he was with Jennifer. Let's talk about that. Let's keep talking about that. I would keep talking about it now if I was Evelyn. All the smoke is coming at this point if I was Evelyn.
Christian and this girl was broken up before he even got with Jen. But you right here fucking a nigga who got a wife. And his child 5 months, and you 6 months pregnant. Bitch, can you add? But that's just who you are. You talk about
if the baby was 5 months and she's 6 months pregnant. The baby is 5 months old while Evelyn was 6 months pregnant, or was the baby 5 months old born and then Evelyn was 6 months pregnant? I don't. To be honest, I mean, a lot of people in this industry aren't faithful. But what does that have to do with? This is like blame Evelyn. I don't know. Y'all know me. I'm a loyal person when it comes to who I support. And my thing is that these men are out here doing what they do. The lady who was who Carl was with, who had a baby with Carl, and then Evelyn had a baby by her. I haven't seen the lady going off on Evelyn about it, so maybe she knew. We don't know what's going on in the household, you know? That's just what I feel. So I'm like, I mean, y'all got so much smoke for Evelyn, but how that smoke for your son or your nephew and return that to people's money?
You talk about everything, but let me tell you something, bitch. You go low, I'm going straight to hell. I can give a fuck.
And the thing is, Evelyn not going to respond to this. So you got all this energy. So you're going to go to hell and be there by yourself.
Okay? Why don't you talk about what's going on in your house? Like
she did. She's talking about her grandson. She's in love with the grandson. Her and Shanice are sitting down talking about, you know, her being a grandmother. I mean, are you watching the show? Because it seems like you're not. Because what I've seen, she's definitely given. I'm a grandmother. We've seen Shawnee's talking about it. I mean, we also watched her and Shawnee's do the y'all. Brandy's gonna be on Evelyn's podcast, by the way, with her and Shawnee's. I cannot wait. Paul says, I thought you sold things on Amazon Live. Do they stream on it? I sold stuff on Amazon. I don't sell anything on Amazon.
Like your baby daddy, go pay his artist.
But that's for Carl to do, not Evelyn. That's not none of her business. She's not with that man. She just has a baby by him. That's it. What about what is Christian's wife doing? She homeless and she don't have she didn't have a home. How about help her get a home for his kids? It's too much smoke for Evelyn and not enough smoke for the damn nephew.
Oh, his artist, don't he? His failed record company, like, dude.
And your son's failed relationship with the kid's mom, with the no child support. They told him not to stop. The attorney told him to stop paying child support. What did the judge say?
Don't you owe Meg? Don't you owe these people? Go pay these people. Won't she worry about that? Like your daughter is living in the house with you. Y'all don't get no financial support because all his checks going to BMI.
But what if her daughter living with? That's her daughter. Your son living with Jennifer, because all his checks is going to people that he stole money from.
Why don't you talk about these kind of things? Like,
well, actually, no, it's not all his checks going to Jennifer, because the people that he stole money from ain't getting it. So you know what? That's even worse.
I don't know. You so invested in what Jen and Christian got going on, but you don't want to talk about the things that's going on in your household.
You don't want nobody else to talk about the things.
Yeah. You say I shouldn't talk about your daughter. The game has fucked you and your daughter. Okay.
That's crazy work. That's crazy work. And again, I heard Shanice when she said she's tired of being attacked because people hate Evelyn, because Shanice has nothing to do with any of this. And because they know that they can't come for Evelyn for anything, they attack Shanice every single time. Oh, you're a builder whore. Oh, you have a baby by the game and he's a felon. Oh, the gang got this. These are issues that people outside of Evelyn and Shanice have issues with. These are opinions that people have about Shanice, but she hasn't done shit to any of these people. Why is his mother going off on Shanice? One, she doesn't even know Shanice. And I'm gonna stand up for Shanice because I feel like this stuff that people keep on going on and on about this girl who has never done anything to Jennifer or Christian. Y'all mad at her at the mom? Be mad at the mom. The fact that Christian ain't paying child support, that's some real shit. He's not paying child support. It's documented as a court case that he's not. He said of his mouth that his attorney said, "Don't pay the child support," but did the judge say, "Don't pay the child support"?
Got pictures where you and Tiffany and Shawnee and your daughter is all there while you was pregnant. But then your daughter go and fuck the same dude you didn't fuck who y'all friends. Like, he didn't pay.
I can't deal with this lady's interest anymore. I'm sorry, y'all. Go watch it. This also here, I'm going to do a live about this later on, this whole thing. As y'all can see, I'm over here in the comment section. I got 76 likes because I'm just like, the fact that him, his mother, and his aunt are all on the internet at the same damn time, Jennifer has to read the room. This man is using her for clout. He's building his business off of Jennifer's back. Also, he got her tattooed the back of his head. Who was the person that was tattooed the back of his head? Because it was not Jennifer. And then to add insult to, what is it? Salt to insult, whatever it is. Then his baby mama pops up with her story time. Okay. Stay tuned. Says, just wanted to send you an update. I'm trying to get home. We've been stuck in, hold on, y'all. Oops, gotta push pause. We've been stuck in San Francisco since hopefully returning Friday evening. Our flight was rescheduled to this morning and got canceled again due to this global IT outage. This world is in shambles. This is during COVID, it has to be. This man always deflects. Let's focus on the issue. So this is Christian. This is her. Got it. Just really focusing on this rent right now. My head isn't worried about you being here for the meeting. It's all good. Just prioritize and making sure our children will have a home. Have a good week. Take care. He says, I'm doing what I can to expedite this wire. The network has to lock all episodes before they issue payment. So that's been the holdup, and it's all one lump sum. Why are you waiting for the network when you're trading money? Like you're trading, right? Sounds like another scam to me. But let's keep going. Are you still unable to help with any funds for last month or this month for the kids? He says, I'm working on sending something this week. Now this is in August. The first one was from July. So July 22nd, August the 6th. So this is the next month. She says, okay. Oops, hold on. She says, okay, what did you say was important that you wanted to talk to me about? He said, we spoke about meeting up to discuss a few things about a month ago. She said, it's okay. I just wasn't sure if it was something that urgently needed to be discussed. Have a great evening. All right, let's move over here. We're still in August. He says, hi, I hope you're well. Just wanted to check in. Is your mother still in town? She says, good morning. She is, but I've decided to no longer try working things out amongst ourselves and meeting up. Accommodating you hasn't gone very well for our children. Know that I am not blaming you or anyone else, and I definitely don't want to pick a fight. This is not coming from a place of pain or resentment at all. I mean everything I said previously when I told you I was not angry. I wanted to be able probably to handle this by discussing it in person, but at this point I don't feel safe and trusting enough to do so. I've just taken the time to process what's been happening. As far as requesting a close the case, they will no longer be closing it after I retracted the closing of the case early this month. I just don't want to risk it. I think that's what it says. Closing after this case this month. I just don't want to risk the chance of any false promises or manipulation moving forward. Come on, man, you better do your thing. For everyone asking why my kids keep getting pulled into this here, for everyone asking why now, my kids keep getting pulled into this. So here we are. Gloves are off and the truth must come out. This isn't just for me and my kids, but the countless women I've spoken to who have been abused and manipulated by this man mentally, physically, and emotionally. And Jennifer's still sitting over there looking like an idiot. Hold on. He says they want my statements. No, they are looking for the 6 million. Baby, that's it. Thank you. Tomorrow's hearing will be continued for 30 days to allow further discovery regarding. So he must want her to he must want her somebody from her, I guess. And you love and miss your kids so much, but you were in the same city, didn't accept to see them. You're a fraud. Wow. So I mean, you can't really argue with the fact that what Evelyn is saying about this man, he's not a good person. Case closed. Jennifer, you need to wake up. Wake up, Jennifer. Because once everything breaks down, guess what? You'll be right back on the show crying, doing another damn movie about how he scammed you too. And we're not gonna care this time. We're not. So with that, y'all, I'm going to go ahead and log off. I might come on later. I'm gonna see if Cindy want to come on. I want to go over this live that hold on. I want to go over this live that he did because I have the full thing on my computer, but I'll see what Cindy want to do. So thank y'all for tuning in and sticking here with me for this hour. I did an hour good. Hold on. If I can get up out of here. Okay, here we go. Thank you for tuning in with me, sticking with me for this hour. Y'all, it means a lot to me. Make sure you guys go ahead and comment in the comment section to get me back in the algorithm so that I can be back there. I love you guys, and where's this at? I will see you guys in the next video. Bye, y'all.
Did it, I 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 did it, did it, you did it, I did it, you did it, did it, I did it, I did it, I did it, did it, I did it, I did it, I did it.